All right, guys, so a new update for EA Sports PGA Tour is dropping tomorrow. They just released the patch notes, and I'm going to go through it here with you guys today. So it's PGA Championship week. Of course, I'm doing that in my career mode, but they are actually changing the theme for the game for this week as well, for the PGA Championship for the next month or so. Probably bringing in seasonal tournaments for the PGA Championship, and they're of course bringing in Oak Hill as well. So Oak Hill is getting added tomorrow. You're going to be able to play that. You're going to be able to play it in career mode as well. I think from now on in career mode it'll be alternating year to year between Southern Hills and Oak Hill, which is going to be awesome. So in my career mode I'm currently playing the PGA Championships at Southern Hills, so next year when I get to that, it'll be at Oak Hill, which is really cool to have alternating events like that. So yeah, the menus, the screens, and the key art and stuff like that will be changed to suit the PGA Championship as well. And on top of all this new stuff for the PGA Championship, there has been quite significant gameplay changes as well, which we're going to go over here in this video, and some camera improvements and stuff like that as well. So we're going to go through it all right now. Please do drop a like if you're enjoying the EA Sports PGA Tour content. Stay tuned throughout the week for more content. Stay tuned for tomorrow. I'll do a round on Oak Hill with a player of your choice. Let me know in the comments who you want me to play as at Oak Hill tomorrow. I'm down for whatever, honestly. But yeah, so improvements have been made to better support playing without the putting grid. So basically there's a new low view camera, which I'll put on the screen right now. So as you can see, you can go right down below into the worm view, pretty much is what they call it in 2K23, and it looks awesome. And they have a little bit of a video of it here as well, where you can basically scout around the hole, and you can circle around it, and it really does look like it works. Like, you'll be able to read the greens really nicely with this, and you can take the green grid completely off now. I think you could do that already, but it's going to make it a lot more feasible to have the grid off, not just the lines, have the grid completely off, because you can read it a lot better with this new view. So on top of that, by the way, on sim now, when zoom is off, you will actually be able to zoom in and look around when you're within 70 yards. So they've said this better represents a pro golfer's ability to survey greens and ensures that all players can now toggle to this low camera height to manually read greens. So when you're within 70 yards, you'll be able to use your zoom and kind of scope out the green. And I think that's a much needed and much welcome addition. So cup physics have been further improved as well, because they were improved in the last patch, but they've improved it even more now. It results in more lip ins and lip outs, and also you'll see with the video that I play on screen here, but when the ball is closing in on the hole, you'll have a bit of a follow camera that will zoom in on the ball when it's close to the hole. And I do think that is a nice touch there, especially to avoid kind of not being able to see the ball going into the hole when your player is in the way of the hole or something like that. I think that could definitely help out there as well. In order to improve online matchmaking for all players, social mode has been completely removed from the game, and competitive mode has been renamed online. Hopefully that's in anticipation of adding a proper competitive mode later down the line within the next few months, hopefully, and getting match play in there and having a proper competitive match play. That would be great. So yeah, they've renamed basically the competitive mode and just called it online, and I am hoping that leads to like a proper ranked down the line with match play added in and stuff like that within the next few months, because online at the moment isn't great. It's fun when I play it, like the competitive playlist or whatever, when I do play that with other people, when I have a full group together, it's fun, no doubt about it, but it's not really competitive, it's not really ranked, and that's what we need in the game to protect the longevity of the game 100%. So a couple little updates to gameplay here. It fixed an issue where golfers would sometimes react positively after hitting the ball into a hazard, which was pretty stupid. Fixed a potential exploit with 3-click swing mechanic, where opening the scorecard menu after the 3-click would cancel the shot. I didn't even know that was a thing, to be honest. Fixed a soft lock that would sometimes occur when using the auto tap in. I don't know if that's like actually properly fixing the auto tap ins for AI as well or what. Minor adjustments to bump ball logic. I'm interested to see exactly what that means. So a little bit of updates to cameras as well. As you'll see here, manually zooming out the camera while the ball is in motion will now see the ball remain centered in the middle of the screen. Thank God for that, because when I was like moving the camera up and down, when I was like taking a shot, the ball would be like up at the top of the screen and it would land like way further than it looked like it was going to land or something like that, which definitely was a little bit of an issue, but that's a nice little quality of life improvement there. Fixed an issue where post-shot reaction cameras would occasionally occasionally zoom in too close to the golfer. Did have that a little bit as well. And fixed for incorrect camera angle being shown when selecting drop zone option. I did have that only one time actually, and I think it was yesterday. I saw like I was somewhere completely different to where the drop zone actually was. And guys, hallelujah, the bloody audio settings has been fixed. The audio settings should actually save when you save them and quit out of the game and come back in now as well, which is just, it's about time. Like, that thing needed to be fixed yesterday. So yeah, that's great news. Also fixed an issue where hole flyover settings would sometimes not be applied when changed in gameplay during a round. And some career setting fixes, fixed AI pairings that playing partners in rounds 2 to 4 is not always Scotty Scheffler. That's when I have to back out and go back in and back out and go back in to make sure it's not Scotty Scheffler. That should be fixed now. And the banner with golfer tee times is no longer displayed when entering into a playoff. I did have this problem when I got into the playoff at the RBC Heritage, and it ended up actually crashing the game. So hopefully maybe that actually fixes the crashes from happening in these playoffs as well. That would be great. Challenges, hole flyovers on shot challenges have been permanently disabled in order to speed up play. Thank God, because honestly that shit took way too long to get into a challenge, especially when you were restarting one over and over again. So that's great news. Fixed issue where course preview screen would sometimes show incorrect holes for the upcoming challenge, and the show challenge star status banner each time is a hole is completed rather, which is great. Some really cool, some really helpful updates there. I won't say they're like blowing me away or anything, but they're like, these little fixes are great. Proper drop zones for holes 12 and 15 at Augusta. PGA West has fixed missing rock collisions on hole 10. In the tournaments, daily and weekly tournaments for simulation gameplay style have been added for season 2, which is awesome. There's going to be sim tournaments for daily and weeklies, which I'm really happy about, because there just wasn't enough sim tournaments. Get out of here, I'm not doing my exercises right now. There just wasn't enough sim tournaments. There was only that seasonal one, and you could only play it twice. So yeah, really happy that they've decided to do that, because sim is kind of my go-to now. It's definitely the difficulty that I enjoy the most. So great news there. Fixed a potential exploit where players were able to quit without paying an entry fee after playing shots on the first hole. Now the entry fee is charged after the first stroke. There you go. Fixed issue with tournament countdown timer not updating during gameplay, and fixed an issue where backing out of course preview screen would always navigate the player back to seasonal tournaments. Thank God, that shit was annoying actually. So here they've added quite a few new commentary lines, it seems like, and fixed some audio issues. They've actually updated sound effects for when the ball rolls on dirt, which is interesting. I'm guessing that there wasn't proper dirt audio when it was rolling on the dirt, but that's cool. Fixed issue for where camera sound effects were being heard when crowd is disabled as well. And then there's just a whole lot of fixes for the UI and with quests and online and HUD and stuff like that you can check out if you want to. I'll leave a link to the article down below. But overall, positive changes here, I would say. A nice beefy update. And the thing that kind of I'm waiting for still is just improved online play, and that's the big thing. That will probably take a little bit longer. I wouldn't expect that within the next couple of weeks or anything like that, but I would be expecting within the next couple of months is what I'm hoping, is that we get a big improvement to online play with match play, all shot. I would imagine match play would be probably the priority. Match play, get all shot and four ball in there as well, and just have turn-based online play where we can go head-to-head against each other again, because that's the stuff that you'd miss. Like that's why I still play 2K, is to go into those ranked modes and have that competitive feeling, you know. So that would be really good, and I feel like that would bring a large part of the audience back to this game that aren't playing it right now because of the lack of online modes and stuff like that. I think that could bring a large portion of the player base back to the game. So yeah, that's my 2 cents anyway. I'm looking forward to checking out Oak Hill. Glad that they're still supporting this game in a timely manner, it seems like, at the moment. So hopefully we still get quite a few more updates over the coming months. So thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. Make sure to check out my content. Make sure you're subscribed with notifications turned on. I might stream on Twitch as well. I think maybe Wednesday I'm gonna stream on Twitch, twitch.tv/theapexhound1. Me and Respawn are gonna do a little 4-round tournament. So if anyone's interested in playing in that, make sure you're around Wednesday. We're going to do like a little 4-round tournament where we get custom lobbies and we aggregate our scores together after 4 rounds. I think it'll be really fun. So thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. Make sure to drop a like. We'll be back with more EA Sports PGA Tour content in the very near future. It's been my pleasure to serve you all. Peace out.